Alright, well, I'm off. So, parked my vehicle back behind this place, and then walking up this road here about just under a mile, and then down the valley I'll go. So, should be good. So, just a little bit sweaty. This hike is gonna kick my ass. You can just kind of see it's kind of steep coming up here. You can see that that cut. That's where I came down. If you look way up there, you can see that that's where the overview is, where I took photos earlier. So I got a long ways to go. This is gonna be nuts. Yeah. So this is kind of crazy, actually. This actually reminds me of hiking in some places in northern Minnesota, because they're almost like pine trees. So it's like walking on pine needles, which it's not expecting at all. But you can kind of see down there. There's the ocean. There's the beach. But yeah. It's just very quiet because the needles absorb all of the sound. And yeah, I almost turned around partway through about 15 minutes ago. So right now it's about, what time is it? It's 2:45 local time. So I have you know, I want to get to the campsite. I want to get to the campsite by 6, because that's when it's going to start getting dark. But I don't know if when I was coming up, I don't know if it was electrolytes I was low on, or if my blood sugar was low, or if I was pushing myself too hard, or some combination of all of that. But I just sit down and rest for about, must have been 20-25 minutes. I had a Cliff Bar, forced myself to eat half of that. I think that's helped. But I was very seriously considering turning around. That would really suck. Big reason I wanted to do this trip was because of the backpacking part of it. So if I wouldn't be able to do the actual camping part, that would be unfortunate, because this is the night I've got to do it. I've got the permit for tonight. Tomorrow I'm staying in Hilo at a hostel. So yeah, still not 100% sure that I'm gonna make it there tonight, to the campsite I mean, but I've decided that that's what I'm gonna push for. I have not decided to turn around, because that's the other thing. At this point, if I turn around, it's going to take me that long to get back. So So now we're almost in like almost like a rainforest. It's just very cool how many different kind of, not climates, but biomes or different atmospheres there are. I mean, look at this. It was only 10 minutes ago I was in that area that felt like northern Minnesota. Okay, so changed hats. We're getting close. We're getting close. About 0.8 miles at this point, so should all be downhill from here. But we've got a long way down to go. You got the ocean there. It's going to be a ways down, but we're coming up on it. Idea of how not so bonkers this is. This is it's where I've got to hike down to. So got a little ways to go yet. Just got to show off this waterfall. I really want to get down there because I'm so hungry right now. It's not even funny. But this is just amazing. I mean, this is so cool. All right. This qualifies as the most insane thing I've ever done. So I get my stuff across. Got this little raft going over there. So wish me luck. So this is the stream where I could have crossed yesterday, but I didn't realize that this was some place that I could have crossed and didn't know how to get over here. So yeah, this would have been much simpler to navigate than my chacos going out here. So if you remember, what I ended up doing instead was went and passed in water up to my neck using that little raft and the rope that is suspended across there. That I don't know, that was less than ideal. Trying to do that when, you know, it was starting to get pitch black out. So yeah, I mean, I wish I would have gotten to the campsite an hour earlier. I probably would have avoided a lot of that heartache, but I can definitely say that it was an adventure. That is 100% certain. So now we got the sun coming up. It is just absolutely beautiful here. I mean, this is fan-fucking-tastic. So I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then make breakfast, and then I've got a lot of water filtration to do. So that's gonna keep me busy for, I'd say, at least the next hour or so, because I've effectively depleted all of my water getting here. I went through a 3 liter from my, gosh, I can't use my words, 3 liter of my Camelback, and then also I think my 1 liter or 1.5 liter big Nalgene bottle. So went through a lot, so I gotta replenish that. And the Sawyer Squeeze water filter that I have just takes so dang long. Yeah. So like I mentioned, a good chunk of my morning is going to be spent doing water filtration. So I'm using this this bag along with a Sawyer Squeeze water filter, and for some of this I am deciding to also boil the water before drinking it. It's probably fine, honestly, but I don't know, I suppose it can't hurt. I'd rather do that than end up getting sick from the water that I'm drinking. And then right now I've already made, got my breakfast warming up. So gotta wait another 15 minutes and then that'll be good to eat. So yeah, gonna keep on filtering water. All right, so gonna go ahead and make some coffee. So what I'm gonna do for this is just take a couple of scoops. Sorry, you're not getting a really good view right now. Just sprinkle that on the top. And make it a little on the
Wrong side. Trying to have that be evenly dispersed, but it's not going to be perfect. Fold that back up. And then I'm going to use this handy dandy little French press thing. See if I can hit this between the knees so you can see what I'm doing. Just attach that. And then poke it through that hole there, and connect this, and then we'll let it steep and brew, and then when we're ready to go, we'll just push this down, and then we'll have our French press. Alright, so now just like a French press. That's how you get some coffee.
Okay, so currently on a hike to go see the waterfall, and the trail is kind of tough to follow, but you probably saw there was kind of that pink flag that's been attached to the trees, kind of like blazes if you're familiar with other hiking trails. Because as you can tell, this is, yeah, there's another one. As you can tell, this is not the most distinct trail that you've probably ever seen. But deciding to do this without my pack, I should be able to complete this hike. I think he said it was either one of the other guys camping, Andrew. It's like 30 to 45 minutes of a hike. Now I don't know if that's one way or if that's out and back, but it looked like it was going to be at least a mile of a hike. So I'm wanting to get out of here, start heading back to my vehicle, not too late, because I don't want to run into what I had last night, which is that I didn't get done till it was close to dark. So right now it's about 9:30 local time, and I am 9:30 a.m. local time, of course. I'm hoping to get out of here, be back up hiking out no later than, let's say, 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock. Because yesterday I didn't get started until 1, and that meant I didn't get to the campsite till about 6:30, and that was dark. So I don't want to do that again. That was not fun. So yeah, hopefully this is a relatively quick out and back. He said the waterfall should be worth seeing, so we'll find out. All right, getting closer. I don't know if you can hear it, but helicopters come around here all the time for this is one of these spots to show people, and I'm fortunate enough that I'm gonna get to see it firsthand. So you can still see the occasional oh my gosh, the occasional pink ribbons. You can really hear the helicopters now. We should also be able to hear and very shortly see waterfall. Just trying to figure out, okay, where the next spot is. I think it still goes on this side. Yeah, you can definitely see how it would be tough to navigate this without those ribbons. And I really hope that this turns out, the video I mean, because this is really fucking cool. Just continuing on through, walking through lots of spider webs, by the way. Lots of spider webs. So maybe I'll come out of this with superpowers. I don't know. Knock on wood, you know, as far as I know right now, I haven't been bit. But man, as we're getting closer, you can really start hearing that waterfall. Man, I was considering not even doing this hike because I'm like, oh, I can see the waterfall from my campsite. Why would I need to go up close and personal to see it? But I think I'm really gonna like this. Okay, now I've got to figure out where the next pink ribbons are. I can't quite see any that direction. It's here. No, it won't be down there, so it's gotta be this way. One of the things the guy told me is if you get in 100 yards and you haven't seen another pink ribbon, turn around. Oh, see, there we go. There's a pink ribbon, but a lot of these are sun faded, so really difficult to see fully. So, boy, we're really getting close up in here pretty soon. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna pause here in a second and then look up just so you can see how high this waterfall is now that we're getting in a clear spot. Holy smokes. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. And then you can see right there, helicopter. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh. This is rad. All right, let's see if I can cross a little more effectively this time. So I'm now back working on my descent. I just wanted to give some insight into what the hiking trail right here is like. It's just a little steep. And as you can see, well, we'll see, it's kind of cliff-like. So, oh, well, I'm gonna put this away because I don't really want to fall down the cliff. So this hike out is killing me. I don't know if you can quite see this, but okay, so looking over there, that's where I was. This is, I don't know if you can quite tell, this is me keeping the road level with the world. I mean, this is one of the less steep sections. You need to have a 4x4 vehicle for them to even let you go on this road because it's that steep. It's wild. It's kicking my ass. I thought, so it's, what time is it right now? It's 5:22 local time. I thought earlier today I was going to be at the car no later than 5, and I've still got another probably 25 minutes to go. So I'll make it, but my gosh, this is kicking my ass.